6 Weather is brought to you by Aztec Chevrolet in Beeville. Visit AztecAutoplex.com. Now, the most accurate weather forecast in South Texas with meteorologist Juan Acuna.
Hi everyone, welcome back and a good Friday evening to you. This is the Aztec Chevrolet forecast, and we start you off with our 6 weather bug network looking all across the area, and you see lots of clouds when the time lapses start, but by the evening, look at that one. Very, very nice. We ended up with mostly sunny skies. Temperatures are holding on to the 50s over on SPID and Nile. This is our Mike Shakio one right there. Look at that sunset, gorgeous, but you see a little strip of clouds right at the end right there. So the clouds are going to begin to build back into the region as we head later on tonight and going into the weekend as well. And you can thank the dew points for that because we have lots of moisture that's streaming in off of the Gulf of Mexico. These dew points not long ago were in the teens, 20s, and they've recuperated back into the 40s, even some 50s. So as we look at the future tracker going on into tomorrow afternoon and even on into Sunday, yeah, we're going to be going back into the upper 50s, lower 60s. Basically back to typical South Texas weather for us here as the moisture increases, though. That will lead to some patchy fog for the inland areas, even right along the coastline early in the morning. So if you have a morning commute, perhaps some weekend plans, definitely want to give yourself some extra time and consider some of the fog that'll be there. It'll drop visibility to around 1 to 2 miles across a good portion of the region. So satellite and radar composite does show the clouds. This was a little weak upper level disturbance that was basically blanketing all of the Lone Star State this afternoon and much of yesterday as well, has now pushed offshore. But notice on the last frame right there, some of those clouds are right there beginning to build back up, and eventually as we head to the overnight hours, those will become partly cloudy skies, and we have more clouds that are beginning to push in from the north, but the upper levels is what's controlling everything. So that's why that wall of clouds is now moving off into the Gulf. But on the surface, though, we have high pressure that's anchored in the Gulf of Mexico, so our winds are going to turn more east-southeast, east-northeasterly over the next couple of days. But winds aren't going to be too bad as we go into Saturday, but as we go into Sunday, though, we're going to be waiting for our next weather maker, and that's it right here. We have a cold front off the coast, off the west coast, I should say, moving into the California region, and that's good news for those folks, because they're the ones that definitely need the rainfall. The big pocket of cold air has pushed up to the northeast, and of course we're modifying our temperatures here in the Lone Star State with 40s and 50s. You want some warmer weather, you have to head to the desert southwest. Phoenix is holding on to 75, ranging from -19 up in International Falls. Crazy temperature spread there. As we look at the future tracker later on tonight, going into tomorrow morning, a lot of this is fog, and then in the afternoon we'll see a good mix of clouds and sun, more sunshine the farther inland that you go. But as we go into Sunday and on into the Sunday afternoon time frame, we could see a little bit more sunshine, but overall the cloud coverage is certainly going to stay in place. And as we look at the future tracker, we have light winds tonight that'll help with that fog development, but by tomorrow afternoon, that more southeasterly wind around 7 to 14 miles an hour. So 49 and 69 for tomorrow, 56, 73 on Sunday, 73, that's right. We went from the 20s to the 70s. That weak front on Monday, just a small shower, but sunny seasonal weather. The next big cold front will come late next week around Thursday, and we are back from those middle 70s on Thursday afternoon, back into the middle to upper 50s by Friday afternoon. So certainly not done with the winter weather just yet. We still have some pockets of cold to contend with.
It's South Texas winter weather.
There you go, up and down.
That's right, just keep your sweaters handy.
Yeah.
And you know what, speaking of winter, the winter game